Hello everyone, welcome back to Liam McKay Productions. Today, I will be playing as Zohran Mamdani. Zohran Mamdani is of course the Democratic mayor primary winner, and he's caused quite a stir, so I hope to play as him. And hopefully win. Going up against the overpowered Trump 47 variant. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Alright, so he doesn't have a VP. He's got that 45% big conservative. Zoran's got a decently sized labor and environment, not quite as big as Trump's though. I'm gonna go labor and environment, and I think this version with Trump might go North Carolina. But we'll see how he plays. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting matchup. Well, he looks like he is going for Old South. He didn't go national groups, interestingly enough. But that's okay. Got that pressure in North Carolina, that should scare him a little bit. Middle entrance into Virginia. Looks like he's expanding his Old South connections with Georgia and Alabama. I do get the labor and environment though. I'm gonna challenge him in Florida. I don't want him to get swing states because I feel like he'll go for swing states. Clash in Pennsylvania. Honestly, I'm not that interested in getting swing states right now. Normally I would be, but Zoran's got a 10% penalty. I forgot to show you his stats. Yeah, he's got very typical Democrat, huge counter gun, huge high tech, small Latino, penalties in like oil, agricultural, Old South. Swing, he's got a swing state penalty, which isn't great, but yeah. So I'm interfering with his plans a little bit here, which is good. I almost want to try and go all in for Old South and steal that from him. No, I don't think I'll do that. I'm actually going to zero spend this time. See where that leads me, see where he spends. Okay, he didn't spend very much either. Looks like he's definitely still trying to go swing states. Can you blame him with that 30% swing states that President Trump has? No, I can't blame him. But, okay, so Michigan. He might. I don't see him doing anything other than going after Florida, if we're being honest here. But North Carolina and Virginia are looking like would be some really nice steals. Even if I don't get swing states, I think Virginia and North Carolina could be some incredibly good flips. Didn't get Virginia. Did get North Carolina, so that's okay. I'm fine with that. I can live certainly. I can certainly live with that. Save the rest of my money. I didn't think he'd defend Virginia all the way, but I guess he did. was really hoping to steal that old self bonus away. Not necessarily get it for myself, but to just take it away from him. That could have been good, but whatever. Whatever. North Carolina is still a really good swipe, and hopefully we'll be able to get swing state next turn, but I have a feeling he won't make it easy. Yeah, he definitely won't make it easy. Well, he might consider zero spending and going to a state like Texas. Maybe he goes for New York and tries to get African American. Or maybe he just saves up. I'm really surprised he didn't go for the big conservative. That big 45%, but that's that's fine. I've been able to do enough suppression to the point where I don't mind my position at all, actually. So if I do this, I can successfully pull this off. That's swing and old. That's swing for me. Him not getting old self. That'll take away old self from him, which is pretty good. Unfortunately, he anticipated that. This guy knows what he's doing. Machine defense. Man. Yeah, this guy seems like he's a pretty good player. Predicting the Virginia and Georgia swipes. Attempts. Maybe he's a fan of my channel. If you're a fan of my channel, thanks for watching, but yeah, you could be a fan of my channel. He knows my moves. I doubt it, because 270 YouTube videos are not that popular, but you never know. Eventually I'll play someone who is a fan of a channel on this YouTube. Like, eventually, one of these games, I will be going up against a fan of a channel, so we'll see when that is. Actually, it might have already happened even, I don't know. I don't remember who all I've played. I don't know every fan of a channel's 270 username, so I can't check that. But, yeah. I really want to get swing states here. If I can get swing states, that'll be massive. Absolutely massive. I have a feeling he defends Virginia and Georgia here, because not only he's got that old self, but yeah, like Zohran doesn't have a huge swing state, but that getting that swing state is huge. It'll be very good. And then, don't know what I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do after. Michigan block. Huge spin in Virginia. And I'm able to grab Wisconsin, so that's the swing state bonus. That's for sure. He's probably going to want Michigan. He's also probably going to want Wisconsin. Curious to see what he does in Georgia, just in case he leaves it. I'm going to do a 1-pip pass, see if that works. But yeah. Otherwise, I've outplayed the swing battle. So that's pretty good. And from here, I'm gonna see what he does. I have a feeling he'll try and still fight for swing. But otherwise, I see him going to Texas or California. Probably Texas, but California, just because he's got Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, does get him high tech, which he's neutral in. Maybe he goes New York, because Mamdani is very good out of New York with his pretty big town and gown and pretty big high tech bonuses. But yeah, I'm interested to see. He's really thinking. I hope he's not running out of timer. Yeah, he seems to be really plotting his moves carefully. So we'll see where that gets us. Hmm. He, uh, he might be gone. I definitely see a Texas pivot right now, though. Definitely something I see. But taking away that old South money is still a decent win. I'm gonna block Florida. I have a feeling he goes Texas, but I want to block Florida anyways. I want to keep, unless I get two other Big Four states. I don't want to give him Florida. It's looking like he's just free turn forfeiting though, which is very unfortunate. Sad if true. Because this is a good game. Okay, I won the swing battle, which is critical, but yeah, certainly this is a decent game. He played quite well. He predicted the Georgia and Virginia steals. He did a good job getting the Old South. Like he's a good player. So I shouldn't probably shouldn't be saying yeah, he's in President Trump is a good player. So yeah, it's really looking. Or maybe it's one of those. Sometimes people like to fake free turn forfeiting, which is a really obnoxious strategy because a lot of the time they'll actually free turn forfeit later. Like that's one of the most obnoxious strategies. But if he is doing that, I don't know if he'll succeed. Okay, if he really wants swing states, he can have it. He can go to the max in Florida. He can spend all that money. Me? Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go into Texas because I have a really good feeling he goes into Texas here. I'm just gonna spend the remaining swing money in New Hampshire just for the fun of it because I'm not gonna defend Florida again. But yeah, perhaps this is wraps for the Zohran Mamdani. He's not eligible to be president, but well, looks like yeah he did. He did the classic 10 to free turn forfeit strategy. Unfortunate, it's a very annoying strategy to deal with. But the thing is, Trump doesn't play very well out of New York and California. Like I'm fine. So granted, Zohran Mamdani doesn't play very well out of Florida, Texas. Not he doesn't have not a single one of these bonuses are easily obtainable through this. So not great for not the maybe not the best one for me, but I mean he does get high tech. I might actually be able to grab African American, which would be huge because that's 100K in money for me. You mentioned the having New Hampshire prevents him from getting town and gown, which even though he is a penalty in town and gown, that's still good. But yeah, he's not great out of California, New York, but he can. The thing with President Trump, he's such a strong candidate in this game that he can do any of that and be perfectly fine. I think they might have made him a little bit too strong, personally, but that's just my opinion. Well, I think it's a good turn. If I can get African American in the South, that really changes things. Preventing him from getting town and gown was huge. Absolutely massive. He has high tech, which is 100k, but he can't take me in Texas or Florida. I'm gonna. He's gonna try really hard to get oil, I think. And I mean, that's probably a good move because he has a huge oil bonus. Huge 40% oil bonus. So, it's pretty good in terms of oil. But yeah, like, President Trump, he's not very great at it. Unfortunately, Zohran Mamdani's strength is California, New York, but if I can stack a bunch of bonuses here, I just really like my odds at that point. I mean, getting because even if Zoran has penalties and is neutral in all of them, getting all that money plus the Labor and Environment National Group, it's hard. It's gonna be pretty good, easy for me to win that at that point if he can't fight back. Is he gonna free turn forfeit for real this time? He might just free turn forfeit for realsies. Oh, he didn't. He's actually making moves, so credit to him for doing that. For not just abandoning me. Low standard, perhaps, but credit to him nonetheless. Small West Virginia move. We're so late. You go. I'll go 1 in Alaska, 2 in Wyoming. I think he's gonna go for a ballot sooner rather than later, so I'm gonna be very cautious here. But yeah, I'm stacking up those bonuses, which is very important. Including oil. Oil is huge, 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 huge stuff. He swipes back Maryland, that's okay, he's probably gonna lock it, but because I want Latino. I doubt I actually get Latino. But I'm gonna make a good old college try anyways. Also going for export. I don't think town and gown is something I can grab, but if he doesn't grab it soon, I should be able to just take it. But he's in Massachusetts, so I doubt it. Yeah, I don't even need to go all in on a West Virginia. So Latino, nice. Blocked his ballot push. That's big, big stuff. Now I just enter as many of these as I can, and I should be able to do just fine. West Virginia, I think he might try and steal. I'm gonna try and take back Maryland. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna, once I enter these remaining states, I'll end my turn, and that's. I like my position heading into the ballot. He's got. Does he even have town? He didn't even pick up town gun, so he's got. I've got 8 bonuses, including labor, to his 1. So. I'll put some money in New York too, just to. For a fear factor. good. A lot of bonuses, which is very nice to see. You know, if I get Ohio, I get export too, which is even nicer. Well, I was able to get back Maryland. I kept West Virginia, so that's good news. Indiana, I want to flip. Going the distance in New Jersey would be nice. Kentucky moves. Go one in Tennessee just to cognizant of that. And then one pip in Ohio. I'd probably try and go big in Pennsylvania. Mississippi defense, Delaware defense. So Arkansas steal attempt. Trying to defend in Idaho. Defending Alaska and Wyoming. Going up in Kansas. Going up in Maine. Going up in Nebraska. Going up in Montana. Rhode Island. Hawaii. That should do it. And that's going to be the final ballot turn. This is a much longer video than the normal ones, so that's okay though. That's okay. Yeah, like, I love my positioning here. He doesn't have town and gown either, so he's got a lot of that money, but none of it, I think he has to do at least one in New York, because otherwise I'd steal it. So we'll see. Alaska not flips, stays. Arkansas flips. Delaware stays. Hawaii flips. Idaho defense. Illinois defense. Indiana flips. Kansas flips. Kentucky flips. Maine flips. Defense in Mississippi, that prevents him from stealing. Montana flips. Nebraska flips. New Jersey flips. Ohio stays. Pennsylvania flips. Rhode Island. He flips South Carolina. Tennessee and Wyoming stays. So that was a lot of electoral votes gained from Mamdani in the ballot. Mamdani only solidifies his lead. So that's the ballot. No. Normally I don't comment on the ballots, but I figured this one would be an interesting one because of how close the score was going into it, and it seems like Mamdani capitalized on his opportunities more than Trump did. Trump didn't spend all his money. And yeah. Really good game to my opponent, especially that early portion. And he kept clawing back, so good game to a veteran, whoever that is. Playing as President Trump. I think I've played you before, but I don't remember when. Yeah. So, have a great rest of your day, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.